Okay, good morning to everyone, and I hope you are paying attention, and I also believe you are going to enjoy our tutorial series. My name is Dr. Amoako, the CEO of Pnaj Research and Business Consult. We are into research and business consultancy. We assist students and corporate bodies with their research work, and our clients are across the globe, and we have been assisting students and corporate bodies since 2010. So when it comes to research, you cannot but to come to us so that we can assist you with all your research work. And what we have also realized over time is that many students want to write their own research work, and I think that is the ideal. You should be able to be in the position to write your own research work, whether it's a first degree research work, whether it's a master's degree research work, or whether it's a PhD research work. But the issue is most of the students do not have the needed practical knowledge and skills to write their own research work. So as a consultancy, Pnaj Research and Business Consult has taken it upon ourselves to help the students to acquire the needed knowledge and skills so that they can write their own research work. So we are coming to you with tutorial series on research work. And the aim of this tutorial series on research work is to help you so that you can all have the courage and the confidence and the skills to write your own first degree, master's degree, and PhD thesis, project work, or dissertation. So today we are starting with the first thing, and that first thing is how you can write your own research introduction. Research introduction. So please, let's look at this, how you can write your research introduction. I must say that research introduction is the same as the background to the study. Some schools use introduction, others also use background to the study. So they are all the same. So don't worry when you hear background to the study or introduction. They're all the same. And I must say that background to the study or introduction is the anchor of the research work you do. And without a good introduction or a good background to the study, I must say that people will not be interested in the work that you do. So it is important that you get your background to the study right. It is important that your background to the study is very strong and robust so that you can convince people to be interested in your work. If your background to the study or the introduction to the study is weak, I must say that people will not even read your work, because the background to your study or the introduction to the study informs people what your work is about, and also convinces people whether to read your work or not to read your work. So it is important that as students and also as researchers, we acquire the needed knowledge and the skills to write a good background or introduction to any topic that we are working on. So today we are going to focus on the skills. My work is to help you to get the skills and the knowledge so that you can write your own background to any research topic that you want to work on with your first degree thesis or master's degree thesis or PhD thesis. The first thing that we should do is that if you want to write a good background, this is the first thing that you do. First, you have your topic, and I believe you all have your topic. If you don't have a topic, don't worry. Next time, we will teach you how you can come or develop a good research topic so that you can work on with your first degree or master's degree or your PhD work. So when you have your topic, the first thing that you need to do is to understand and also identify the concepts in your topic. You must know the key concepts in your topic. Someone may ask, what are those concepts I am talking about? Let's take an example of any research topic. And here I have some research topic for you. For example, if you have a research topic like this, the effect of motivation on employee productivity in MSMES in Ghana. So this is the topic you have. So what are the key concepts? The key concept here is the motivation, because you want to know something about motivation, and also you want to know something about employee productivity. So employee productivity is also another concept. And the issue is, in which sector do you want to focus on? In which institutions or organizations do you want to focus on? And that is MSMES. That is the micro, small, and medium enterprises. Micro, small, and medium enterprises. In which country? Ghana. So these are the concepts in the first topic that we have. Motivation is a concept. Employee productivity is a concept. The MSMES is also another concept, and also Ghana is a concept. So it means that, assuming that this first topic is the topic that you want to work on, you must be in the position to be able to identify these concepts. So your background basically should feature these concepts that your work is all about. Also, let me help you with another example. Assuming that you want to work on FDI, that is the foreign direct investment on economic growth in developing countries, the moderating role of human capital. This is the topic you want to work on. So if this is the topic that you want to work on, the issue is, what are the key concepts in this topic? The first concept you want to bring out, you want people to understand and know, so far as your work is concerned, is the FDI. So your background should be able to feature FDI. Another concept that you want people to understand in relation to FDI is economic growth. So economic growth is also another concept your background should be able to feature. Then the issue is, in which part of the world that you want to talk on in relation to the FDI and economic growth. And your topic says developing countries. So it means that if that is the case, you should be able to situate FDI and economic growth in the context of the developing countries. So you are going to talk about FDI, you're also going to talk about economic growth. In which context? In the context of the developing countries. So your background should be able to situate the FDI and economic growth in the context of developing countries. Another thing that your background should focus on, which is a key concept in your topic, is human capital. So your background should be able to also focus on human capital. So your background basically should be able to address the key concepts in your topic. So if you have any topic and you are trying to develop a background or introduction for that topic, and your introduction does not capture all the key concepts in your topic, then it tells you that your background in a way, or your introduction in a way, is deficient, is weak. It should be able to address all the key concepts. Let me also help you with another topic. And I think with this topic, you can easily identify the concept for me. But let me help you with that. Let's look at the third topic. The third topic says integrating ICT into teaching and learning in Ghana, the challenges and the way forward. So if this is your topic, you want to integrate ICT into teaching and learning in Ghana, and the focus is on challenges and the way forward. So if this is your topic and you want to write a background or introduction for this topic, let me ask you, what key concept do you think you need to capture? I think you agree with me that one of the concepts that your background should capture is ICT. Your background should be able to bring to bear what ICT is all about. Another thing that your background or your introduction should be able to capture is teaching and learning, because you want to situate ICT in the environment of teaching and learning. And I must say that the way ICT can work in teaching and learning may differ from country to country. So that is why your topic you have Ghana. So it means that you should try as much as possible to also situate ICT in the context of teaching and learning in Ghana. So you cannot write a good background about this topic without trying to situate the ICT in the teaching and learning in the context of Ghana. And I must tell you, also look at the topic critically. You can see that we have challenges and also way forward. So it means that your background should be able to also bring to bear some of the likely challenges based on literature and how literature has been able to resolve these challenges in order to integrate ICT into teaching and learning. So these concepts are very, very important if you want to develop a strong and robust background or introduction for a topic like this. So all what I am trying to say is that if you want to write a good background or introduction for any research topic, the first thing is ask yourself a simple question. And the question is, what are the key concepts in this topic that I want to work on? So try to identify the concept. You can even write it down, and I believe you are doing that now. Just write those key concepts down on a sheet of paper. Then when you have these key concepts, then you can know what to address in your background or your introduction that you want to develop. So the next thing that we want to focus on. So when you have your concepts, you have been able to develop or identify the concept. The next thing is plan the flow of thoughts using the concepts. Each concept can occupy a paragraph. So the next thing that you're going to do is that you try to arrange your concepts. How are you going to develop the flow of thoughts? Which of the concepts should begin and which of the concepts should end? This is very, very important. So this one should come from you. And I will advise that based on experience and review of many introduction or background to studies in the peer review journal, I have seen that people normally start with the concept that is good or that is common or that is relevant in their field. So for example, look at the concept that you have identified. Ask yourself which of these concepts are more related to the field in which I am writing the thesis. So if, for example, your field is in education, and let's look at the last topic. Please go back for me and let's look at something. Let's look at the last topic, integrating ICT into teaching and learning in Ghana, the challenges and the way forward. So if your field is in education and you are writing a thesis like this, and this is your topic, so because your field is in education, it is very important or relevant to start with this concept, teaching and learning, because that is your field. Your field is education, so you start with this. So your first paragraph, your introductory paragraph for your introduction or background to the study will be teaching and learning. So the teaching and learning is going to start, or you're going to start with teaching and learning as the first paragraph, and other concepts related to that will also follow. So that is what you should know. So first ask yourself, this topic, what is my field? What is my discipline? Then look at the concept that relate to your field or your discipline. Then you can start that. You can start your background or your introduction with that concept. So that is the first thing you should understand. Let's look at the second topic, effect of FDI on economic growth in developing countries, the moderating role of human capital. So you can see that, ask yourself, what is your field? Maybe your